And then the next question is, why is it upside down and backwards? And this is Egyptian hieroglyphics here on this edge here, and he puts demotic in here. He actually puts these two characters here are demotic, and this is Sinsin. Those three characters are Sinsin, which means breathing. This is not the Book of Breathings. He put the most popular character in the Book of Breathings in this one here, and it's upside down and backwards. So we got the Book of Breathings in here wrong. There's nothing to do. It's like if I had Mary Had a Little Lamb, and I put Mary Had a Little Lamb in Gone with the Wind. You go, wait a minute, that's a problem. It's not the same. It's not supposed to be there. So this whole section, like right in here, was all missing. And so he had to fill this in with something. So he took stuff from another papyrus, somebody else's burial papyrus, and put it in this. So they don't want you to look at that either. They don't want you to look at this one here because there's so much mistakes in it, and they don't want you to look at this one over here because it's so perfect. So they don't want you to look at that either. So this particular piece of papyrus was on the inside of the roll. With the rest of the words that you don't get, he doesn't show you drawings of the whole papyrus. When you put that at the end or toward the end, and this toward the beginning, we have a roll, a papyrus on. We know how big the Book of Breathings normally is. There's a plus or minus with it. But we know these are two coming from the Book of Breathings. And when you make a Book of Breathings, it is a long roll. And it's not really long. I mean, the Book of the Dead is a whole lot longer. But it is a long roll. We do know that these are related. They don't want you to look at those and see that they're related. So these are both about Hor. That's Hor, and that's Hor. They're both about Hor. And when you look at the two, you see major contradictions on who Joseph Smith claims Hor is. This one, he's Abraham, and then this one over here, he's a servant. So he doesn't get them right. So he can't figure out who, and he says in the bottom here, he claims he knows who these people are. So that's an absolute. We absolutely know who these people are, and he absolutely says that these are who these people are. So you got two absolutes, and one of them is wrong. This is a brochure I wrote about facsimile number 2. And so I just talked about facsimile number 2. I want you to kind of have an idea what's going on.